Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offense offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This will be fair caught at the 30. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He makes the grab. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great...
It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
They'll try the right here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tide. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here for this offense. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 21, Alabama 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Simpson. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
You're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Single back, takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Now getting creative. A handoff to the wide receiver. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score Michigan 21, Alabama 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking right, this one caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Davis. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Then he'll run out of bounds after taking a few yards on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up.
Ringo, Ringo. In blue, in blue.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3.
Get set, get set.
Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Alabama.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And this one will be fair caught. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Back to pass. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. This time a completion. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. But let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Touchdown, Wolverines. Fought all the way back to take the lead.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's on the run, launches deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loses 6. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And this is an ugly shank. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fighting off the defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Receivers are bunched together. To the air, it's Simpson. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it for a big gain. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
And after 3, the game is tied.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama. In other schools around the country, Slippery Rock 42, Millersville University 21.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Davis. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big